Why do male seahorses give birth? Last night I was lying in bed thinking about how weird the ocean is, and then it hit me. Male seahorses give birth. That's not just unusual, it's pretty much unheard of in the animal kingdom. So I started digging into how and why that happens, and as it turns out, it's even stranger than I thought. So here's what actually happens. In seahorses, it's the males that get pregnant. The female deposits her eggs into a special pouch on the male's belly, kind of like a reverse kangaroo situation, and then he fertilizes them inside his body. For the next couple of weeks, he carries those eggs, supplying them with oxygen and nutrients. When it's time, he goes into labor and gives birth to fully formed baby seahorses, sometimes hundreds of them, all shooting out of his pouch like tiny projectiles. And yes, it's just as dramatic as it sounds. This raises the question, why? Why would evolution flip the script like that? In most animals, it's the females that carry the young because they have the eggs and the reproductive systems for it. But in seahorses and their relatives like pipefish and sea dragons, it's the males who do the carrying. The best explanation scientists have is that this division of labor increases reproductive efficiency. In species where the female has to recover after pregnancy, there's a gap between giving birth and mating again. But with seahorses, as soon as the male gives birth, the female can come back and deposit a new batch of eggs. She doesn't need to rest because she wasn't the one who just gave birth. This tag team setup means they can produce more offspring over time. It's like an assembly line for baby seahorses. And it's not just about carrying the eggs. The male seahorse's pouch is a complex environment. It's not just a container. It regulates salt levels, supplies nutrients, and protects the embryos from infection. It's more like a womb than a pouch. The male's body goes through hormonal changes during pregnancy, and the process even resembles mammalian gestation in a lot of ways. It's one of the most intense examples of male parental investment in nature. What's even weirder is that this role reversal doesn't just stop at pregnancy. In some species, it also affects courtship. Females are the ones who compete for mates. They will do elaborate dances to attract a male, and once they pair up, they often stay monogamous for the season, or sometimes for life. It completely flips the typical mating behavior we see in most animals. So, the next time you hear someone say man up, just remember somewhere out there, a male seahorse is going through hours of contractions to launch 100 tiny versions of himself into the sea. Got a weird midnight question keeping you up? Drop it in the comments and maybe it will be featured in a future episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep wondering. I am Mari and this is Midnight Question.